2020 is fast approaching. And I don't know about you guys, but I am just doing like daily work to constantly evolve because I am so committed to not allowing 2020 to have any sort of residual stuff in my life that I really need to work on. And I think that I have made incredible strides with evolving and working so hard over the last few years. It's been like really nothing short of like, I'm gonna say like a marathon and just a constant journey of learning and changing. So I should say learning, growing, falling on my face, getting back up, finding the strength to move forward again and just keep on pulling these layers off of all the stuff that we have that I've experienced in my life. I don't like to say we all the time because you guys might not have the same kind of experiences. I can only talk for myself, right? And this year has been a year of nothing short of like craziness going on. And when I say that, we took on an awful lot. Aaron and I did. And there's been a lot of growth within the business. And when you have that, there's also a lot of movement within you personally, right? You can't just expect a business to grow and it not affect you personally. It's like you just can't go and flip a switch and go, oh, let's do another location, or let's expand this way, or let's do this, and just go on autopilot. That it affects you personally. Everything that you do business-wise affects you personally, and everything you do personally kind of can affect you business-wise too, right? So they're really part and parcel of each other. I've had some great experiences, and the Dr. Joe event that I did in September with Aaron and with Ken was really magical and teaching me about the scientific background of meditation and the value of it and how you can actually manifest your life by having a vision of your future and getting out of your past. So, our meditations were for hours at a time. And, we got to actually sit with that vision of the future and bringing forward that emotion that was attached to that vision of the future. And that's how you fool your mind into thinking that it's already happened. And then before you know it, because the frontal cortex has been lit up at that point, that's when all these things can come at you potentially, that things that you would never have guessed it would even have happened that way, that you would have, a light bulb moment goes off this way. You have a business idea and all of a sudden it pops up, but then it's supported by all these different things and people, or phone calls or surprise PR gigs and all this stuff, and you could never put together this idea better than just the universe doing it for you. So there's this way that we work magically and mystically with the universe, and this is when we're so connected to our heart, and so connected to our heart in meditation, and so connected to our vision of our future, like of our goals, of what we really want in our life. This is how it happens. And in the past month or so, I've discovered a really lovely speaker, a lovely woman. Oh my gosh, she's just great. Her name is Mel Robbins. And so just all these great things keep on coming to me, and I just keep on trying to give you guys this information back of the stuff I'm going through. And Mel Robbins is, first off, an epic speaker, a great TED Talk, and she just put it right down to just the complete Coles Notes version of what you need to do with yourself, because making change sounds really easy and it's simple, but it really isn't easy, because our mind will talk us out of anything that we're going to move forward with if it feels uncomfortable, if there's, the fear kicks in, and that's what our minds are taught to do, that they're taught to hijack us from anything that's in the unknown. It goes, no, I wouldn't do that. No, that bed looks really warm right now. No, don't go outside. No, you don't have to go to the gym. You can do that tomorrow. No, you don't have to go and do that appointment today. No, you can actually cancel that appointment. You can do that another day. Like there's all these things that it will do to you to make you second guess you moving forward, because it's uncomfortable. And anything that we want to do that's foreign to us can be uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because it's foreign to us, right? Like it's the unknown. Oh my God, what could happen? What could possibly happen to us, right? So your mind starts going into fear mode. And what Mel explains is how you have to trick yourself into taking those steps forward. And she uses a 5-second rule. And literally when you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you bolt out of bed, like, so you wake up and you go, oh, the gym, I got to go to the gym. I got to work out. Oh shit. That's what you normally do, right? You go, oh, I don't want to do that. My bed's too warm. It's too cozy. I can do it tomorrow. I can start this afternoon. You put it off and put it off. And then what happens is you don't go, right? And then you beat yourself up for it. So anyways, she was in this struggle 10 years ago, and she was on this hamster wheel in her life and these crazy cycles she was a part of until she decided to make a difference in her life. And she just did it. And it was one morning, one time, one morning, and it changed the whole trajectory of her life. And she woke up and she went, normally what she was saying, oh, I got to find a job. Oh, I've got to do this. Oh, my husband's sleeping on the couch. Oh, I drank too many Manhattans last night. She was alcoholic. All these things were going through her in her body and through her mind, and just negative chatter, keeping her pushed down. And she woke up this particular morning and she decided to do a countdown, and she did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she bolted out of bed. And literally in less than 5 seconds, she was standing beside her bed. She had done something different that she had not normally done, and she was prepared to take on her life in a whole different way. The next morning she did the same thing. The next morning she did the same thing. The next morning she did the same thing, until she created a habit. Until she actually felt so good about taking these steps forward and allowed her life now to change. Because you can't expect your life to change if you keep doing the same thing every single day, right? You got to do something different. You got to stop complaining. You got to stop blaming. You got to be accountable for yourself. There's so much stuff that you have to do that's different, and you need to do that's different, because if you don't make a change in your life, things are going to stay the same. Do you think that something beautiful and miraculous and abundant is just going to happen to you if you just stay at the status quo? So anyways, I've been taking this to heart, and what she's been teaching me, and it's helped me get back to the gym. It's helped me stay regular with my meditation. So between her and Dr. Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, Dr. Bruce Lipton, all this cool stuff that's happening to me in my life, and it's like I've got my own little coaches that are around me every single day. and I'm so loving it, because I'm letting myself off the hook. And I'm understanding that I am just this spiritual being, this soul having a human experience. And I'm not blaming myself anymore. I'm loving myself now. I'm loving myself where I am right now today. I'm understanding that it's just a journey. And 1 month I'm going to be like so inspired by Mel Robbins, and and I don't know how long it's going to last for, Another month I'm going to be inspired by Gary Vee. Cool. Okay, great. I don't know how long that's going to last for. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I'm going to get inspired by him. And that has been a number of years, let me tell you. So he isn't going anywhere. I love him. And there's been multiple people from the outside that have influenced me in such a positive way. So find your people for 2020. Find your core group of podcasts, YouTube videos, people like, myself, when we post things on IGTV, things like this, things that make you feel good inside, things that make you want to grow and expand and be this magical, mystical being that you are so meant to be. It's in you. And I want you to have a magical, mystical 2020. I hope you follow me more.